going to say hello to me at all. I tell you now what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm coming in now again. And this time, I want you all to raise the roof when you shout, hello, Dame Dolly. You're ready now. Hello, everybody. That's more like it. Boys and girls, you're all very welcome to the lovely and peaceful village of Dollysville. Now, I don't live here at all myself. I'm only here on a few days' holidays. I live deep in the woods outside the village, in a cosy, comfortable cottage with every man can, including running water. Mind you, it runs down the walls, which often drives me up the walls. But the county council said they'd send a man out as soon as possible, but I'm still waiting. Although I've buried 2 husbands in the meantime. Now near the cottage there's a spring. And it says whoever drinks the water will travel to foreign parts and stay at the best hotels. So that's why we call it the Dick Spring. That's what I can explain to your mother, that's. Anyway, I'd like to tell you now, I have two granddaughters living here in the village. And the oldest girl, her name is Jill. And she runs the village shop. And 'tis with her I'm staying with now at this very moment. But Jill had a dirty pet of a small sister who always wears a little red cape with a hood on it. So guess now what everyone calls her? Little Red. Well, God bless you, but you know, you're nervous. Oh, well, you knew that they're all the same. As you can see now, I'm a very, very happy woman, except for one thing. And I live in all alone. And I have no husband. I've me eye on someone, but I can't get him to marry me.
Excuse me, James Jolly. Yes, ma'am. Your good friend Simple Simon is coming.
Simple Simon, thanks very much, man. Well, talk to the devil. That's right, sweet, that's Simple Simon. Well, you know, talk to the devil. I was just going to tell you the Simple Simon is the one I had me eye on. But don't let his name fool you, Simple Simon. Because if anyone bought him for a fool, they'd want their money back. I know his only trouble is he's so shy. He's too backward to ask me to marry him. And I'm not forward enough to ask him. So when he comes in now, I know he's going to say, hello everybody. And I want you all to shout as loud as you can. Hello, Simple Simon. Who knows? He might propose. Hello everybody.
That's a lovely welcome. You're after making me blush all over.
Well, yeah, man, look at him. Isn't he the image of Clint Eastwood's? And you have a body like one of the Chippendales. Simon, I give a small bit of encouragement. Simon, why don't you run into my arms?
Listen to her, with all that running, she must think I'm Sonia Sullivan. Sorry, I couldn't do that.
See what I mean? Did you ever see anyone so awkward? Well, Simon, give me somebody a bag, you'll find the courage to ask for me hand. And then, my darling, we'll have a honeymoon on the Costa Brava.
Yeah, and then we'll have to come home to the cost of living.
Here's romance for you. He's worse than Miley.
Dolly, did you hear about the lion down in Florida Wildlife Park that's drowned dead?
In the name of God, how can a lion get drowned down in Florida?
His main burst.
That's enough for you now. If I don't get out of here, I'll bust your face here. Anyway, I promised Jill I'd buy the shop for her. And just nearly dinner time already, so I think I'll be off. So, goodbye everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Jim, darling.
Oh, Simon, I'm still waiting for you. Oh.
Boys and girls, you know, sometimes I get awful lonely. And I'd love to ask them Dolly to marry me, but I always makes a bags of it. Cause you see, I'm no good at chatting up girls, But the next girl that comes along now, I practice on her Boys and girls, look who it is. It's Jill. Give her a big hello, Jill.
Hello, boys and girls. Simon, have you seen my grandmother?
You know, there's no one in the whole world has a face as beautiful as yours, Jill.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Simon.
Thank you.
But have you seen my grandmother?
Of course I have, but does she have a face like the back of a bus?
Simon, I'm sure you don't mean that, but do you know where my grandmother is?
Oh, yeah. She's gotten back to the shop to help you. You must have missed her on your way.
Oh, well, I'd better get back then. I've just got her dinner ready. Jill! Are you there, Jill?
Boys and girls, it's Little Red Riding Hood. When she comes in, let you all say, "Hello, Red Riding Hood."
Hello, Red Riding Hood. Hello, everybody. Jill, I've been looking for you everywhere. And here you are, chatting up with Simon.
No, I was chatting her up, but I made a bags of it again.
We were just talking. You must remember, Jill, what the gypsy once told you. That someday you're going to marry a handsome prince. Yes, and I'm going to win the lottery twice. Anyway, I've come to tell you that Grandma arrived home, so now we can all have a dinner.
Well, I'm going home to my dinner anyway. Goodbye, Jill and Red Riding Hood.
Goodbye, Simon.
Oh, and Jill, someday I hope you'll meet your prince.
Well, who knows? Maybe I will after all. Who knows what the future may hold? Remember what our mother used to say? Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what would I be? Would I be pretty? Would I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Hey, sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Hey, sera, sera. When I grow up and fall in love, I'll be a princess, just wait and see. Live in a castle high on a hill, you come and visit me. Hey, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Hey, Sarah, Sarah, what will be, will be. Hey, Sarah, Come on, Red Riding Hood, it's time for dinner. I'm starved.
Citizens of Doriswell.
Speak up, Albert, speak up.
Yes, my dear. Citizens of Doriswell, Her Ladyship and me have just received a letter from Count Ragamuff to say he's about to pay us a visit.
But we haven't seen or heard from him in ages.
That's right, he says here he's just back from his holidays in Vampire Village, Transylvania.
Why is the Count paying us a visit now?
Because he says he's looking for a wife and he wants to pick one of the village girls.
Oh, the Count wants a wife and Dame Dolly wants a husband. She's worse than this Dumbarna. There's no girl in the village would want to marry that monster.
Well, that's the trouble, you see, because he says if he can't get a suitable girl, that he's going to throw us all out of our houses.
But he can't do a terrible thing like that. Can he, boys and girls?
Oh, yes, he can. Oh, yes, he can.
Hold on. Her Ladyship, the Squiress, is right. You see, the Count is our landlord, and we're all his tenants.
Precisely. The Count owns this village, lock, stock, and barnacle. When is he coming?
On Halloween night.
That's the night after tomorrow. This is the time when his evil powers are at their very strongest, and he can change himself into any shape he chooses.
You mean he could change himself into a Batman?
Oh, much worse. His favorite transformation is to turn himself into a werewolf.
A werewolf? You must be joking, boy. You raven. Now look what you've done. You gave me such a fright I dropped my posh accent.
see what...
Well, now, but your ladies, don't stand there gawping. Do something. After all, you're supposed to be the one who's running the village.
And if I may be so bold as to say so, my dear, I'm doing a better job of it than the other Albert is of running the country.
I should jolly well hope so. We all know what he thinks of us women. But now is your chance to prove
Yes,
yourself.
my dear, yes. Now, we must make sure that the Count gets a proper welcome, so it is up to everyone to clean up the streets. Remember, this may be a one-horse town, but that one horse certainly knows how to leave his trademark.
Vulgarity, Albert!
Sorry, my dear, sorry. Now, secondly, you must decorate the village as best you can. And remember, if you don't work hard to please the Count, we'll all be out in our act.
Albert!
Sorry, my dear, sorry. We'll all be out on the side of the road. So now that you look your best, that the rest of the arrangements to me, I know how to deal with the Count.
Do you hear them? He couldn't deal with a pack of cards. I'll show you what to do.
I have no doubt you will, my dear, as usual.
Come on, Rambo.
Yes, my dear.
And I'll give you a list of your distractions.
All right, my dear.
Well, this seems to be a pleasant little spot, Harry. In fact, it's the ideal place for what I have in mind.
But your Royal Highness, it is hardly a place fit for the son of a king.
Look, Harry, my father wants me to see how the ordinary people of the kingdom live. This is the perfect spot for
But how will you live, your Highness?
Well, first I must find a job.
These days, that is easier said than done.
Don't worry, Harry, I'll manage. There must be some work available for a strong and willing lad. Now, I think it's time I gave you my crown and my cloak before somebody sees who I really am. And you give me your jacket.
Very well, your Highness. Oh, but I do hope you know what you're doing. I mean, who knows what dangers could befall you in a place like this?
Dangers, Harry. In a peaceful little village like this. It would be ridiculous. Now, for the next week, I'm no longer a prince of the realm, but plain old Jack Straw. A handyman.
Yes, your Highness.
No, not your Highness. You must call me Jack now. Under no circumstances can I reveal my true identity to anyone.
Very well, your Highness. Jack.
Now, remember, Harry, return here in 7 days' time to accompany me back to the palace.
Yes, sire. I mean Jack.
Well, all for you, Harry. I'll see you next week.
Well, goodbye, Jack. And the very best of luck to you.
Goodbye, Harry.
Well, the missus have given me a fine list of things to do for the Count's visit. First, I must book the services of the Baraka and the Butera. That's if they're available. Oh, and of course I must book the MacTaggart dancers. Then I must get a chicken for the dinner in case the Count would like something to eat. Oh, yes. And I must hire someone to cut a good supply of logs for the fire in case the Count wants to warm his cockles. Oh, hello, I'll be here, my lads.
Good day, sir. My name is Jack Straw. I've just arrived at your village looking for work.
Well, what a coincidence. I'm the village squire and I'm looking for a woodcutter. Are you interested?
Oh, yes, sir. That would suit me just fine.
Good. Well, now, the wages are not that high, but you do get your meals thrown in. You see, we have to throw in the meals because we have no plates. We have no plates. Well, as you can see, Jack, I am a little bit of a wit.
Oh, yes. In fact, I'd go further and say you're a complete halfwit.
But now, Jack, I can see that you're a man that knows what he's talking about. But now you'll have to excuse me, because we're expecting a very important visitor, and my missus has given me a big list of things to do. So, I tell you what you do. You call to the manor at the bottom of the street, and my missus will show you what working for your living means. She'll sure keep you busy.
Sounds like a right bee.
What's that you say?
I said, we'll just wait and see.
Good man, Jack. I'll see you at the manor later. Good man. That's good now.
Well, boys and girls, at least I've got a job. Now, for a quick bite to eat before I start work. Oh, excuse me, miss.
Yes, young man.
Could you direct me to where I can have a meal?
Oh, certainly. Just down the road there, you'll get the best fish and chips in the country. It's a branch of Jackie Lennox.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
You're welcome.
Oh, miss, please don't go. May I help you to carry your pail?
Well, it's empty as yet. I was just on my way to the well for water. It's in the wood near Dame Dolly's cottage. That's how this place got its name. Dolly's Well.
How quaint. Well, let me come with you then. I can carry the pail back for you.
But, young man, I hardly know you.
Perhaps not at the moment. I hope you soon will. Because
because you're the loveliest girl I've ever seen. What's your name?
Jill, and what's yours?
Oh, I'm Jack. We're just like the boy and the girl in the nursery rhyme. And what's more, we're going to fetch a pail of water, too.
Oh, well, this time I hope you don't fall down and break your crown.
Oh, no, that couldn't happen because I'm not wearing one. I mean, I'm only a simple woodcutter. Now that I've met you, I feel like a prince.
A gypsy once told me that someday I'd marry a prince.
Perhaps she was right, who knows?
Oh, well, I must go now, and you should go and have your meal, and perhaps we'll meet again.
Oh, I'd love that. Where can I see you?
Well, I work in the village shop, so why don't you call in sometime later this evening?
Of course I will.
Well, till then, goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye, Jill. Boys and girls, I am lucky to have found this place and to have found a job. But most of all, to have found Jill. I can't wait till I see her again because she has stolen my heart. Love walked right in and drove the shadows away. Love walked right in and brought my sunny years today. One magic moment and my heart seemed to know that love said hello. Though not a word was spoken, one look and I forgot the gloom of the past. One look and I have found my future at last. One look and I have found a world completely new. When love walked in with you. She drove the shadows away. This is a wonderful day. One look and I have found a world completely new. When love walked in with you.
Well, here I am, boys and girls, trying to make an honest few shillings, because today is the day I give Red Riding Hood our pocket money. And would you believe me, I haven't a penny to me name. So I'm trying to sell this chicken, but boys and girls, wait you see, I'm hoping to make a bit more than the price of only one chicken. There's somebody coming, watch now, and I show you what I mean. Fresh cooked chicken for sale, fresh cooked chicken for sale.
Ah, cooked
fresh
chicken. Just the very thing to serve that awful Count Regulus if he wants something to eat. And by the looks of that bird, did you give the fine dose of salmonetta? Hello, good woman.
Would you have one, would you have one? She's like Bert Simpson's mother. Yes, your ladyship.
Tell me, good woman,
Yes.
how much are you asking for that chicken?
I'm asking £2. And you know, Mrs. Honest to God, to the bargain at £2.
£2? Can't you just laugh at price as for that thing?
I saw, sing that team down, you're only one of our own. I make the sacrifice and you can have it for 50p.
Well, now that's more like it. By the way,
Yeah.
what class of bird is it? I mean, is it a cock or is it a hen?
Well, no, man, I can't one out thing, but recognize the other one. But if you can't tell the difference, ask your husband. He'd know for sure. He's so used to being henpecked.
I ignore those remarks, but I purchased the chicken.
Yeah, well, thanks a thousand, no, Mrs.
Well, I must say, it looks to be a nice, plump bird.
Well, yeah.
Do you see that? The chicken that jumped after me.
Well, yeah, I forgot to tell you.
What?
This is spring chicken.
Where the cheek of you?
Yeah.
You're nothing but a common vulture.
Well, yeah, I had a queer heart like you when well, if I see you near a disco at your age, I flatten you. Come on, you're laughing at all of her. You listen to you. They're dancing if you left them.
Oh, Grandma, don't be so old-fashioned. But look, here comes the squire. We'll try that.
I'd love to catch the squire. I don't know. Boys and girls, don't see a word no. Fresh cooked chicken for sale. Fresh cooked chicken. Hello, Squire. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Squire, you just missed your missus.
Correction, Dame Dolly. I didn't miss her. I avoided her.
I don't give you all back. Well, Squire, how would you fancy a tasty dish?
And tell me now, my good woman, how much would I have to pay for a nice plump bit of flesh?
Is it chicken you're talking about? Or is it me you're after?
Madam, the chicken, of course. You won't catch me wasting my money on the other thing.
Well, as you have a kind face.
Thank you.
Well, you have a kind of a face anyway. You can have it for 50p.
Done. That'll do the count nicely.
Yeah,
Now, here's your
right.
50p.
And here's your chicken. And you can stuff it when you go home.
Oh, on second thought, stuff the count. When I see that nice plump bug, I can't wait to get my teeth into it.
Well, you have lovely mouth for it.
I'll have one bite as I'm here there.
Bite away, bite.
See the chicken jumped off the plate?
No wonder, 'tis a spring chicken.
A spring chicken? 'Tis more like a homing pigeon.
No, you know, just only on a bit of a laugh. Wait, look. We've done it again. We have done it again. Well, there you are, now. Here's a pound for you now. And I'll have the chicken from my tea.
Oh, I think we should try one more time, Grandma.
And here's cuteness for you. I saw you little rascal, you. One more time. I tell you, Bertie, you haven't. There's only trotting after that.
Look, Grandma, tell them Simple Simon. We're sure he'll catch him.
Well, I'd love to catch Simple Simon. You only we don't know. Don't say one single word. Fresh cooked chicken for sale. Fresh.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Simple Simon. Simon, the handsome man. How do you fancy a lovely chicken?
You must be talking about the one on the plate, because you're no chicken. All right, so, Johnny, give me one leg off it, so.
Is it cutting me well? You couldn't do that. You have to buy the whole chicken.
How much?
To you, me flower. 50p and a kiss.
I'm Banjack, so, because I'm too shy to kiss you, and I haven't 50p.
And how much have you?
Wait, nicely.
Did you ever so what is very hard?
Dolly,
Yeah.
all I have is 20p and a roller, but I can't give it to you because it's the last roller.
Now I saw, cause I'm so mad about you, you can have it for 20p.
Thanks, Dolly. Dolly, I don't want the plate at all, only the chicken.
Hi, Simon. Come back here. You can't take our chicken.
Why not? Didn't your grandma sell it to me?
But all you gave us was 20p.
All right, so you can have the roller as well. I feel like chicken tonight. I feel like chicken tonight. I feel like chicken tonight.
Let that be lesson to you, Grandma. You mustn't be too greedy.
Dear her. She thinks she knows everything. You're another lemon dumpy. Hello, Jim. How are you, girl? Tell me, how's business today?
Oh, no complaints, Grandma.
Well, I just want to remind you now to keep some of that lovely black pudding to take home with me.
Oh, no, and I just sold the last piece of black pudding this morning. And the next delivery isn't until next week. And you'll be back in your cottage in the woods by then.
I know.
But I know.
Yes, girl.
I'll get ready riding to bring it out to you. I know she'd love to pay you a visit.
I sure she would. And she charged me 50p for delivery.
Well, it's all settled then. Ready riding, but we'll bring it out to you as soon as it arrives.
Will it? Look what's after coming in. 'Tis Mel Gibson.
Hello, Jim. I just finished my work for the afternoon, so I was wondering if you'd like to go for a walk in the woods.
Oh, I'd love to, Jack, but I can't because there's nobody to look after the shop.
I look after the shop for you, girl. Go on, you know, and enjoy And then, God knows, when I look at you, you remind me of my last late lamented husband, God rest him, and keep him and rest his worst of all. I hear crying on by, but I misses him something awful altogether.
What happened to him?
Did I tell you, the poor man, he was a painter, and man, what he painted the county hand, and he started at the bottom, and worked his way right up to the top. 'Twas a very long ladder,
Yes, but what went wrong?
And the arm was very proud of his work, and didn't he step back to admire it?
Dear, oh, tragic. The unfortunate man. That was a terrible end.
Ah, sure, that was a lovely finish. Well, if you go in now and enjoy yourself, and you do anything I wouldn't do now, and that was it, plenty school.
Thank you, Grandma.
Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nice meeting you, Brian. Nice meeting you. Say hello to your mother for me. Isn't it great to be young when romance is in the air? Talking about romance, here's in Robert Redford.
Hello, everybody!
Well, Simon, how'd you enjoy the chicken that you robbed off me?
It reminded me of you, Dolly.
It was so tasty like.
No, it was well past its sell-by date.
Look who's talking. He's so old. There's a wonder Jack Charlton didn't pick him for Ireland.
Dolly, where's Jill?
She's gone out with her boyfriend. And I went, Jen, they're going to courting. Courting.
Yes, Dolly.
And that's what the two of us should be doing.
I suppose you're right there, Dolly. But who'd want to go courting with the two of us?
You know something, Simon? If brains were chocolate, you wouldn't have enough to fill a smarty.
You're the smarty. And Dolly, where's Red Riding Hood?
She's gone out as well.
So that means you're here all alone by yourself.
Why do you want to? How's your father? Do you want to take advantage of me?
No, Dolly, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, go on, can't you? Can't you chance it for once, can't you?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Come on, take me. I'm all yours. Take advantage.
Dolly, all I want is a few messages. And I can't pay until next week.
I was a bigger phone casket. Messages. That's all that bothers you. It's messages. Well, what did I get, Jen?
I want a packet of Barry's tea.
A packet of Barry's tea coming up. This is your golden opportunity.
Yeah.
Would you like a nice slice of cold tongue?
I know, Dolly, I could eat nothing that comes out of an animal's mouth.
Well, in that case, here's a nail from the other end. What else?
I want 2 things of bachelor's beans.
What other beans would you ask for? We'll eat bachelors. What else?
And I want a bar of soap.
I suppose you want to send it?
I know, I'll take it with me.
Well, yes, well, yes. I hope now you makes it a good juice. Is that the last?
Yes, Dolly, how much will I owe you?
Jill will tell you, because I'm like Albert Reynolds. I only deal in billions. And I'm never sure of the exact amount.
Well, Dolly, I'm going home now for a good feed of beans, followed by a nice hot bath.
Here, you be blowing bubbles all night. And I hope you don't drown in the bath.
I do, Dolly. Did not fear me drowning.
Why not?
Because the soap you gave me was life by. Bye, darling.
Yes, sir, but you get over that. Here's one thing for sure, anyway. I never get him to the altar, he's too awkward. Well, I better tidy up the shop as far, but no, as I promised, she'll get in the back of the shop for us.
Hello, Grandma. I see you minding the shop.
Hello, my sweetheart, I am. How are you?
Well, Jim promised Sarah's dancers they could rehearse here in the shop. Is it all right now?
It is, of course, because after dealing with that walking cocksucker Simon, put cheered up to see somebody with a bit of life in him. Tell him come in advance and give us an old dance.
Okay, everybody, let's go.
There's something I have to tell you. I must leave here in 7 days.
But why? Where will you go?
Oh, I must return to my father in the peasant's cottage where he lives.
Will I see you again?
Yes, Jill, of course. Now that I've found you, I don't ever intend to let you go.
Oh, good evening, your ladyship.
Well, it was up to now. Excuse-moi. Is that our woodcutter you're cavalcating with?
Yes, your ladyship.
Well, you didn't waste much time, did you?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, you understand, all right. I have you well stated. Squirming your way to that poor innocent girl's infections, and then disappearing when you've got what you want.
Oh, I'm sure Jack isn't like that, your ladyship.
Isn't he? I bet he's gone before the week is up.
Well, yes, it's true. I have to leave, but
I tell you, he's just a gigaboo.
Oh, your ladyship. You're very mistaken.
Am I? Has he told you where he came from?
Well, no,
Has he told you where he's going before the week is up?
Well, no,
Exactly. He hasn't told you because he's afraid he'd give the game away.
What do you mean?
Mark my words, young lady, that man is a spy. Sent here in advance by that awful Count Dragonov to do his dirty work. And that is why he's congealing his true identity. Isn't that right, boys and girls?
No!
Oh, yes, it is!
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is!
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is!
Oh, no, it's not.
You know what you know anyway, you old tick student.
Thank you, boys and girls. Jill, I swear to you, they all know I'm not a spy.
Very well, then answer me this one question. Is Jack your real name?
I can't answer that.
I thought so. Well, the proof of the plum pudding is in the eating. Now, think it over, Jill, and repose up in as fast as you can.
Oh, Jack, say you haven't lied to me.
Well, not really. I've just bent the truth a little.
Well, does your father live in a peasant's cottage?
No.
Then where did you come from?
I can't tell you that.
Well, then it's true. Everything that the squire's wife said was true.
Jill, it's not. She's just an interfering nosy, Parker. Trust me.
I don't believe you.
Jill, please listen. Look, I can explain. If you'll just give me some
Look,
time,
no,
I'll
just
get...
leave me alone. You've deceived me and I never want to see you again. Oh no, what have I done? I've just let love slip through my fingers. Now I have to survive without it. There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone,
Dolly, what are you doing dressed like that? You're like a penguin.
Don't you, Dolly? When we all thought you look our best for the Count's visit, and Dolly, I'll be capped for the World Cup on and all.
Well, Simon, you can take my word for it now, in that regard now, you're next door to an Aegis.
Am I? I better move away, so.
Is it tea very started? Wait, how do I look? I've just been down to Hickey's Fabrics for this newest sample. Simon, look at me. How do I live?
Dolly, you're only looking fab. You look like a cross between Liz Taylor and that other film star. What's her name again?
Tell me now which one. Quick.
You know the one with the big, the long auburn hair and the big brown eyes.
You mean Julie Roberts or Kim Basinger?
No, I mean Lassie.
Quickly into your positions, everyone. The Count has just arrived.
He's here.
You're very welcome, sire.
Kneel, Squire.
Yes, sir. Straight away, sir.
Well, Squire, is this the best you could do by way of decoration in my honor? It's like a disaster area. What is it, Squire?
It's like a disaster area, sir. But we have some entertainment lined up for you.
Entertainment? If it's anything like your decorations, it must be atrocious. The only entertainment I want is to see the village girls. Are they assembled for my inspection?
Yes, sir. Like Frank Bruno, they're ready for the Count.
My. What a motley bunch. Not one to tickle my fancy. Not even to tickle Skeletor's fancy. Well, it looks as if I'd have to throw you all out of your miserable houses, doesn't it? But what have we here? Refugees from the Muppet Show?
Is he talking about us? Yes, sample, yeah. That one, look at him. He's like a nat for Sunday man's porch. Yeah. And look at his body over. He have a head like Sinead O'Connor. Listen, boy. You looch, eh? I've a good mind
Yes? You've a good mind to do what?
I've a good mind I've a good mind to let Simple Simon deal with you.
Well, you little squirt, what have you got to say for yourself?
What, Simon? Tell him.
I think that you're nicer than Madonna.
That's better. Down, fool! You miserable peasants. I wouldn't soil my hands with you lot. My servant, Skeletor, has ways of dealing with insolent curs like you. Haven't you, Skeletor?
Yes, master. Leave them to me. I'll no. I've arranged for 2 of the village girls to present you with bouquets.
How very thoughtful. I trust their blood-red rosettes. Well, where are these girls?
Bring in the bouquets.
What is your name, girl?
June, sire.
Jill! A pretty name for a pretty wench.
And I'm her sister, Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, very touching. And weren't you ever told that children should only speak when they are spoken to?
Sorry, no, you're not a prince. But if Jill married you, would you make me a duchess or would I...
Stop!
Stop!
You talk too much. Skeletor,
Yes, master.
take this out of my sight. Put that lovely little
Oh, please, don't let him harm her, sire. She's only a child.
Don't worry. He won't harm the little brat. It's not her that I'm interested in. It's you. Have you a boyfriend, my dear?
No, sire. I have none.
Good. Good. Now, leave us, all of you. I want to be alone with this girl.
Yeah, I want you to know. To lay a hand in her mouth if you do us what's good for you.
It's all right, Grandma. Don't worry. I know how to take care of myself.
I'm not too sure I can. I made it very like him when I let it dance. When he brought me home, he was like an octopus. He didn't feel a hand like a JCB. And I hate that woman.
Skeletor!
Yes, master.
You're very lovely, my dear.
Thank you, sire.
You're wasted in a tub like this. Come with me to my castle in the mountains, and you'll live like a noble woman. Button your mutton, Skeletor, and shackle your cattle. Wait for me out there.
Yes, master.
And as my good friend Henry VIII used to say to his wives, I won't keep you long.
Yes, master.
I have business to attend to here. Well, my dear, have you considered my offer?
Oh, sire. I hardly know you.
Don't worry, you soon will. I have plans for you, which I'm sure will make you very happy.
But I'm happy as I am, sire.
I will give you jewels and fine clothes and an antique copper to keep them in. You will have a coach with 4 black horses. I'm sure you'll be dreadfully happy. Serve, my dear. Come, fly with me.
No, I cannot, sire. I cannot.
No one refuses the Count Dragon.
Please, Lord, let me go.
I'm losing patience with you.
Oh, let me go.
Do as I say.
Somebody help me.
Do you think any of those sniveling cowards will come to your aid? No. You are mine. Mine you shall stay. Mine to lose. Stupid children. Be quiet. I'm warning you. Now, wench. Come. Come. Oh. Who do we have here? Indiana Jones?
No, but if you don't let her go, I'll be your Terminator.
Oh, be careful, Jack. He'll kill you.
That is my intention. But I'll be fair about it. I'll fight sword with sword. Skeletor, bring me my trusty blade,
Yes, master.
and we'll soon taste this fellow's blood. A common peasant dares to cross swords with the nobility. Now, young fool, prepare to die. Anda!
seen the last of me.
Then not me neither.
I shall return, and when I do,
I'll be with him.
I'll have my revenge.
Revenge!
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 Revenge! Revenge!
Oh, Jack, how can I thank you? Will you ever forgive me for doubting you last night?
Oh, of course, Jill. Soon I'll be able to tell you everything about myself. Just trust me till then.
Oh, I do trust you, Jack, but you must be careful. The Count will seek revenge.
Well, I'm not afraid of him. But you must take care. He'll do everything in his power to get you into his clutches. Don't be frightened, Jill. I'll see no harm comes to you.
Oh, Jack, I love you so.
I love you too. Still feels like our first night together. Still feels like the first kiss. And it's getting better, baby. No one can better this. Still on and on. You're still the one.
First time around,
Safety and lightness only feels much stronger.
I wanna love you longer.
You still turn the light on in your clear and lovely dawn. You're the only one I ever want. I only want to make it good. So if I love you a little more than I should, please forgive me. I know not what I do.
Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you.
Don't deny me this pain I'm going through. Please forgive me. I need you like I do. Please believe me. Every word I say is true. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. One thing I'm sure of is the way we make love. The one thing I depend on is for us to stay strong. With every word and every breath I'm taking, that's why I'm saying, please forgive me. I know not what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. Don't deny me this pain I'm going through. Please forgive me. I need you like I do. Can't help loving
Well, Skeletor, what news from our spies in the village? I grow impatient to have my revenge and to have Jill as my slave.
I have news, Master, that Dame Dolly returns to a cottage deep in the woods tomorrow.
So what? Who cares what old bag of a dame is up to?
Yes, but it may be helpful to our plans, you see.
This better be good, Skeletor. Out with it.
Dame Dolly is expecting a delivery of the choicest black pudding from the village shop. And Jill's little sister, Red Riding Hood, is going to bring it to her cottage deep in the woods.
I'm losing patience with you, Skeletor. It's not the little brat I'm interested in. Black pudding. It's Jill I want.
And bear with me, Master, and hear the plan. If you were to change into the werewolf, I Hood, when she comes to her grandmother's cottage in the woods, then Jill would soon come running.
And no doubt that wretched woodcutter fellow would be with her.
Exactly. We could set a trap. And we'd get 2 for the price of 1. Not to mention the black pudding.
Yes, Skeletor, I like it. A worthy plan. Jill was she in my clutches, and I'd have my revenge on Jack. Besides, I love changing into a werewolf. It brings out the beast in me. And Skeletor, tonight is the night of the full moon.
Yes,
Oh, Skeletor, you have made me terribly happy.
Good, Master,
In
good.
fact, I am so happy, I feel a song coming on. A nice, spooky one.
Oh, may I join you, Master?
Of course.
lovely day, my dear, for this time of year. And it's so peaceful. And thank heavens we haven't had the word from the Count since he went back to his castle. Not even a phone call.
Well, that's not surprising, considering the cost of phone calls these days. But I agree with you, Albert.
Oh, you, my dear, it must be the fine weather.
I was about to say, before I was so crudely discorrupted, that we are very fortunate to be rid of that obnoxious Count and his deprived behavior. After all, he was only bringing down to turn of the place. And after all, Albert, our village has been resignated a conversation area.
You're right again, my dear, of course, as usual. And we certainly don't want the werewolf roaming around, scaring us all to death.
Albert, was that the banshee?
Oh, no, my dear. It sounded like some very strange animal.
You mean that escaped from Porter Park?
No, Jurassic Park.
Ah, there you are, Squire. I've just come to tell you there's a wolf in the air.
Just an ordinary wolf, of course.
Well, nobody's actually seen it, but I'm sure it is.
Oh, thank heavens, for a moment there you had me worried. I thought you meant a werewolf.
I'm organizing a search party to seek it out. Would you care to lead the hunt, sire?
Well, of course, that's
He
what...
can't. He's much too busy to be bothered with that sort of rubbish.
Very well, Squire. All right, everybody, return to your homes.
Well-
Then, follow me.
The cheek of him to repose on you like that. Oh, would you just what's coming now? The two lovebirds.
Good evening, Squire, and your ladyship.
Young man, allow me to inform you that you are now a redundant. Tell him, Albert.
Yes, my dear. Young man, she means that like the logs, you're fired.
Oh, what a coincidence. I was just about to hand in my notice.
Well, isn't that just topical? Come along, Albert, and we treat this entire matter with the distemper it preserves.
Yes, my dear. Whatever you say, my dear.
Excuse me.
Yes, peasant.
There's the small matter of the wages you still owe me.
I mean, what? Do you hear him, Albert? He's hysterical. I suppose on second thoughts, we'll have to give you a little taste of something. Here you are, one bounty bar.
A bounty bar.
Yes, it's the taste of paradise. Come along, Albert.
Listen, you're lucky. I only wish you gave me a bear to Kit Kat.
Why so?
But then I could have a break.
You certainly deserve it.
Come along, Albert.
See what I mean? Come in, my dear. Come in.
Why, that mean woman. You work so hard and all you get is a little bar of chocolate.
Oh, never mind. I don't really need the money. I mean, I'll manage without it.
Tiny tip, tiny toe, tiny tip, and away we go. Put here, Jack and Jill, we are sorry we are late over here. Just asked if the story was hard.
Oh, it's all right, Grandma, don't worry. Jack and I have plenty to keep us occupied.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Simple Simon.
Dolly, I'm tired of carrying all this stuff. I'm like that rush.
And you have the strength of Diana Ross. Would you be careful every look as I do damage to something?
I'm after doing it already. Dolly, I think I gave myself a higher net.
Hello, higher there. I'm more higher there. You should be seeing yourself taking nonsense like that. Didn't I tell you that you're eating too many tins of beans?
But Dolly, I didn't do it, no.
They say no more about it now. Control yourself now, in future.
Have you got all your presents, Grandma?
I think I have everything written on the check sheet here. Here we are now. One packet in Joggers All Brand.
What's Joggers All Brand for, Dolly?
It gives you a good run for your money. And let you keep away from it.
And what else has you, Grandma?
I have one jar of Egypt Harpic.
What does that do, Dolly?
It's like a clean around the bend. And look at this. Look at this, look. A bottle of my favourite perfume. Evening in downtown. Simon, you're a sticky. You're a sticky. Apologise, man. Apologise.
Dolly, I didn't do it all on us.
That's enough about it now. Didn't I tell you, take a dose of Andrews before you came out? But of course you wouldn't listen to me. Where was I now? I think I have everything now, except the exact put.
Well, I'll be bringing that out to Grandma as soon as it arrives at the shop.
Well, I'll be Simon, that doesn't. I've have to warn you twice before. No, I warn you for the last time. If you don't control yourself, I break it. That's not you at all.
But sure, I didn't tell you that for ages.
I'm Alice so. Is it Daniel or Daniel?
There's no need to worry, Dame Dolly. It's only a wolf.
A wolf?
Oh, don't get so upset, Grandma. We'll all protect you. Won't we, Simon?
Will we?
Of course we will, Simon. You're not afraid of an ordinary old wolf, are you?
And I...
Of course not. Now gather up that luggage. We'll take it to the cottage. Come
Can't
on.
wait for me, don't
I will,
worry.
of course, I'll
Can't
come on.
wait for me, Johnny. Come on.
The fools! They've taken their first steps into my trap. Come, my evil friends of darkness. 'Tis time to celebrate!
lovely to see the villagers enjoying themselves, my dear?
Oh, don't be such a clot, Albert. She's working hard, they should be. They're nothing but a bunch of loungers and scroungers.
Oh, well, even such people are entitled to a holiday. Look at the fine holidays the TVs and the Doyle have.
There is absolutely no comparison.
Oh, right again, my dear, as usual.
Oh, look at that girl, Jill, and her small sister, little blue bonnet or whatever they call her. Hello, Jill.
Oh, hello, your ladyship.
Oh, you must be very glad to be rid of that common woodcutter fellow at last.
Oh, no, I'm not, your ladyship. In fact, it makes me very unhappy.
Unhappy over him.
Yes, I miss him so much.
Now, that is utter ridiculosity. He's nothing but a rogue and a social flutterby, forcing his infections on you. All men are inconjugated. When I think of men, I get filled with constipation. And they're all the same, flitting from girl to girl, and you can't keep them out of your sight for one single solitary moment. And if they disappear at night, you must demand an explanation and ask, "Oh, were you with the last night? Oh, were you with the last night? It wasn't your sister, it wasn't your man. Oh, were you with the last night? I'm in the pain for the night. I am going to take out this land when you go, oh, oh, you were with last night." In his castle, for a jest, Albert Remy's fully dressed, wandered in one Friday morn with a brand new scheme for pest. His colleagues grinned and said, "By Jove, you're a naughty, naughty boy. Last night we saw you in the park with a plump little lump of a joy. You kissed her twice, on the same place twice, then gave her waist a squeeze. So we'd ask you to inform us, Mr. Albert, you're ready to believe. Oh, were you with last night? Oh, were you with last night? It wasn't your sister, it wasn't your man. Oh, were you with last night? Out of the pain of the night, I am going to take your business when you go home. Oh, you were with last night. All together now. Oh, were you with last night? Oh, were you with last night? It wasn't your sister, it wasn't your man. Oh, were you with last night? Out of the pain for the night, I am going to take your business when you go home. Who you were with last night? Where have they all gone? They've all dissipated. Albert! Albert! Come out from wherever you're hiding! Albert!
Hello, everybody! Boys and girls, wait until I tell you, the wolf is back. I saw him sneaking through the woods a half an hour ago, and I'm not over the fright of it yet, I'm not. Oh, it's only you. Hello, Red Riding Hood.
You're looking very pale. How are you feeling?
Fine.
I know you need a good long walk. I'm on my way to run west for black pudding, and you can come along with me.
Oh no, I couldn't do that. And take my advice, you shouldn't either.
What are you talking about?
The wolf is back. I saw him in the woods, and you.
Don't be silly. You couldn't have. The hunters say he's gone. And anyway, wolves don't come out in the daytime.
Did you hear that? What did I tell you? Oh, come on away home.
But what about Grandma's black pudding?
she can have a Big Mac instead. Oh, come on away home.
Don't be daft, Simon. That is just a farmer's sheepdog. Or maybe an owl, or maybe something.
Well, it's the something I'm afraid of.
Oh, you're such a coward. Simple, Simon, are you a man or a mouse?
I don't know, but I'm very fond of cheese.
You're only a scared cat. I look after you, Simon. I won't let anything harm you.
Shh! Hasn't everything gone very quiet?
Yes, but that means whatever made that noise has gone away.
Oh, maybe, but I'm still afraid, because it might be dark by the time we get to your grandma. And I hate being in the woods when it's dark, because it's very scary. Isn't it, boys and girls?
Oh, no it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Believe me, there's no need to be afraid. Listen, Simon, the woods are full of the most lovely friendly little animals.
I've never seen any of them.
Because you don't know where to look. They're like little people, and they take care of everyone. Who's good. They're all friends of mine, and I know where they come out to play.
You do?
Yes. Would you like me to show you?
Don't let go of my hand. nothing to be afraid of. Oh, come on, oh.
Simon, that was only a cat.
You must be right, because it nearly gave me kittens. Hasn't it got very dark?
Well, come on then. We're wasting time. To be quite frank, we must set out in earnest.
I didn't know they were coming.
Who?
Frank and Ernest.
Oh, Simon, you're hopeless. Well, if you're not coming, I'll have to go on my own.
Oh, please, don't leave me here by myself. I'm afraid of the big wolf. Oh, please take me home.
Oh, Simon, what will I do with you? Now, for the last time, pluck up your courage. Don't you know the song says?
What song?
Listen. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra la 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 la. Long ago there were 3 pigs, little handsome piggy wigs. For the big bad, very big, very bad wolf, they didn't give twinkling. Once the pigs were very gay, and they built their house with hay. With the hay, hay, toots, they flew on the roof, and they played around all day. So, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra la 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 la.
That my tale is very true. Very true, I don't doubt it. But whenever I see a big wolf near me, run away is what I do. But I'm afraid of the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra la 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 la. Now, did that make you feel better?
No.
Simon, I'm fed up with you. I'm going on my own. Goodbye.
Red Riding Hood, please come back. Oh, boys and girls, she's out going home and leave me all on my own. I'm like the little boy in Home Alone. But I'm not brave like him. I'm afraid to go home. I'm afraid to follow her. And I'm afraid to stay here. What will I do at all at all? I know what. If you see anybody coming, you let me know, won't you? And you won't let me down? Thank you very much. Is there somebody behind me? There's nobody there. Behind me. There's nobody there. Behind my back.
got rid of that interfering fool.
Yes.
And we scared all these stupid children. Oh, yes, we did. Oh, yes, we did. Well, Skeletor, get there before Red Riding Hood.
And once you have Red Riding Hood in your clutches, Jill will soon come running.
And so will that wretched woodcutter fellow.
Yes.
We'll dispose of him first,
Yes.
and then Jill will be mine.
Yes, Master.
Lily Bird! Lily Bird! Lily Bird! Lily Bird!
Come here. What are you laughing at? Huh? Me slippers. Well, no, I wrote this Santa Claus for a pair of slippers, and that's what he said to me. Well, boys and girls, let me be honest now, and you're all very welcome to my little cottage in the woods. As you can see, Jack is here with me. Jack, it's very good to stay with me because you know how nervous I am about that old wolf.
Oh, I'd say your worries are over then, Dolly. We haven't heard a single wolf round here for days, so I'm quite sure that wolf has left the area.
Well, yeah, that's a great relief, boy.
By the way, Dave Dolly,
Yes, boy.
I'm afraid I must be leaving myself soon. My visit to Dolly's well ends today.
Well, Jack, we'll all miss you, boy. Even more than we miss Ziggins' egg. Isn't that right, boys and girls? Well, tell us all, Jack. Where are you going to buy?
Oh, I must return to my father in a place far distant. His messenger will be arriving shortly to take me back.
Well, tell me, boy, does Jill know that you're going?
Yes, Dave Dolly, I already told her. But who knows? Maybe Jill will be coming with me tonight.
Is that so, boy? Well, yeah, he won't go around, boy. Yes, I wish you all the best. And I hope she gets married because he'd make a lovely couple. Wouldn't they, boys and girls?
Thank you, Dave Dolly.
Well, you know, Jack, I think I'll go to bed early myself tonight because, you know, now, I likes to wake up in time to hear Gabriel's programs in the mornings. Anyway, I needs me beauty sleep.
I wish you pleasant dreams, Dave Dolly.
Well, here, come here, I want you back before you go talking about dreams. Wait, I tell you about the lovely and romantic dream I had last night. I think that simple Simon was after turning into Richard Gere. Oh, I had my arms around him as he pressed his hot, soft lips on my cheek. I ran my fingers to his ear. Oh!
And what happened then?
I woke up and found a sheepdog licking me face.
Never mind, Dave Dolly, you can't win them all.
Well, there's one thing for sure, boy. I never will simple Simon anyway, and that's for sure. But listen, now, Jack, I'll be changing into me nice, you know, very sharply, boy. And don't let that put you off.
You don't mind me seeing you in your nightie then?
Yeah, well, not at all, boy. I can tell you this, quite a few fellas have seen me in me nightie, but none of them ever took advantage of me.
Didn't they really?
Not Helen, boy, not Helen. I can't have that look on me life.
Dave Dolly, I'm going to go out and get some firewood before it gets too dark, so you'll have a plentiful supply after I'm gone.
Well, goodbye, Jack. Well, a very goodbye, but I don't need much because I'm getting the natural gas installed. Very shortly, as the man says, tis in the pipeline.
I'll see you later then.
Goodbye, Jack. Boys and girls, say goodbye to Jack.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye. God bless it. He'll make a great match for Jill. Which reminds me, I must tell Jill to put their names down for a house. I love that line too. Well, boys and girls, no, I think I'll go off to bed straight away because you never know, maybe Richard Gere will be waiting for me again tonight. But you know, I go behind that screen now to get undressed. And I want no peeping. I want no taking photos. You will, I'll break your face if I goes down for you. I'm not Princess Di, you know, so don't you go away now, she won't? No. Do you like me, 90? Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Yeah, everybody. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole. God bless you, I stay with you forever, I will. Do you know what? There's one smart thing I does every night before I goes into bed. Now, don't laugh at the snows. It's a very common crowd today, you know, maybe see it. Very common. But don't laugh at the snow. But the only reason I have such a perfect figure. One I made of it. The only reason I have such a perfect figure is because I just make Jane Fonda exercises every night. Watch this now. What do you want for £5, missus? You paid your money too, bye. Well, I'm going to waste my time anyway. Listen, I feel way better. There's only one more thing I must do now, so hang on a second now, and I'll be back here. I won't come in now, time. Now aren't they beautiful? Honest to God, aren't they beautiful? Go home and look at your own mother. When you go home. Well, now listen, boys and girls, you're such nice people. Do you know, I have a small secret, and I have it all my life since I was a very small girl. And if I promise to tell you and Shorty, we won't tell no one she won't. Don't let me down now. I Shorty now. Bye now. I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby. I bet you were one at home, have you? Yeah, well, no, the thing. Huh? Well, you know, God knows that's the secret. No, I can't go to sleep without it. So I better go off to bed now. God bless you all now. Hello, everybody. Washing girls, is Jim Dolly inside? Thank you. Dolly, are you there? Who's that at this hour tonight? To the ghost, the ghost! Shut up, get up, please, you check. There's only me coming out at your food, they're coming out at. There's a ghost, there's a ghost, there's a ghost. Dolly, you give me an awful fright. I thought you were Mr. Bloggy. What are you at this hour tonight? You have an awful nerve, disturbing a lady in her booty ball. Dolly, you never believe what happened to me. I was chased by a wolf through the woods, and he was very big. He was big like that, look. Well, listen, Jack says that the wolf was gone ages ago. Are you sure now that you didn't imagine it? No, Dolly, sure all the boys and girls saw it, didn't you, boys and girls? The Lord preserve us. Wait till I tell Jack. Dolly, man, I'm afraid to go home. Can I stay here with you tonight? Here, is that a proposal? I know, Dolly. I feel safe here with you. Well, I'd be very safe with you anyway. Well, you know what? I'd have to ask the boys and girls. Will we let them stay, boys and girls? Alright, so I sleep in the bed, and you can sleep in the chair. On the chair? Where else? It's in the scenes from Glenroe we're doing. So kneel down now and say your prayers. Right, Dolly. And I say mine. Inanimate man, the lappers and big arms and spread near me. Holy God. Holy God, keep us all safe. And Holy God, keep the wolf away from my door. Amen. 'Tis all I'm very tired now, let me go to sleep.
Now for a little Red Riding Hood.
You must prepare for bed, master.
Put it on, Skeletor.
Now, master. Into the bed with you. I have a bonnet for your head, master.
Good, Skeletor, good.
At last, she's here, master.
Excellent, Skeletor.
Hello, Grandma. I brought you black pudding.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
Grandma, what big eyes you have.
All the better to see you with, my dear.
Grandma, what big ears you have.
All the better to hear you with, my dear.
Grandma, what big hands you have.
All the better to grab you with, my dear.
Skeletor,
Dolly, you were very funny last night when the coach hypnotized you. And you were walking around like that all the time, like that, until you walked into a tree and knocked it down.
Look who's talking. You were walking around like that all the time, like that you were, until you fell into the well. And everyone thought you were a piece of twine floating on the water.
Well, I heard him anyway. Sure, everything turned out for the best. The coach is dead, and Jill is going to marry the prince. That reminds me, Dolly.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
I know you have. I can hear your brain creaking.
Dolly, do you remember when I was at your house last night?
I do. What about it?
Well, half the village knows about it, but none of them will believe it was on the chair I was sleeping. We had to do something about it.
Don't tell me. Is this a proposal that I hear?
It is, Dolly.
At last. All right, come over here and do it right.
You're over there?
Yes. Down there now. Down to my knee.
Yeah.
Now, propose now, proper.
Dolly,
Yeah.
will you marry me?
I'll have to think about it.
And Dolly.
Yes, Simon, don't you know that I will need you. Can't you see that I'm burning with desire?
Are you? I call the bird again.
Simon, you hunky person.
Yeah.
You hunky person. Come into the arms.
Dolly, would you ever control yourself? Everybody is looking at you.
I don't care because I'm proud. And here, we'll get married. We'll have a double wedding at the palace with Jack and Jill.
And Dolly,
What?
you know what we could do? The
Yes.
two of us could enter the over 60s talent contest. And the two of us could sing a duet together, the two of us.
Well, you have to sing the duet by yourself because I'm too young to enter.
All right, so, but Dolly, I have a lovely song that all the boys and girls and the mammies and daddies could sing with us. Will you like to join in?
Yeah. It's a very simple song now, and Simon and me, we'll sing it first, and then we'll all sing it together when we know it. But don't forget the actions, very important. All need your hands to be pulling, no praying or stopping of us. You all need your hands for applauding, and also for waving at us. Left hand and the right hand, don't worry if all the folks there are clear. Left hand, the right hand, and we both your hands in the air.
Well done. We'll see you once more together, yeah?
You all need your hands to be pulling, or praying or stopping of us. You all need your hands for and also for waving at us.
Dolly, you want to know something?
Tell me.
My side were better than your side, eh?
All right, so we'll have a smart competition. You can have, what kind of I know, we'll be easy. You can have all that side, downstairs, and up in the shelf at that side. And I'll have all this side, downstairs, and up in the shelf. So let them sing away now, and listen, don't say one word. As they say in Irish, no hopper fucker. You all need your hands to be pulling, or praying or stopping of us. You all need your hands for applauding, and also for waving at us. Don't worry if all the folks there are there.
sing it once more together, yeah?
We too will follow Jack's army and make sure Ireland will win.
Cause I'm sent to forward instead of Niall Quinn.
Oh, boys and girls, you are all a great help. You are really very good. So until you and I will meet again, it's goodbye from Red Riding Hood.
I'm glad I married Jim, darling. She's so cuddly and well fed.
You hear Tarzan talking? He's like a wrinkle inside in the bed.
My heart is full of happiness. My dream of love is o'er.
So goodbye, my friends. God bless you all in 1994.
gentlemen, Ronnie O'Shaughnessy and our orchestra. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, gentlemen. Very, very much. Well, boys and girls, nannies and daddies, we ask the same question after every performance, and thank God we always get the same answer. Did you enjoy Red Riding Hood? Well, we enjoyed playing to you because here we are at the end of our 4th week, and starting next week, we are starting our 5th and final week, so tell your friends next week is our last week, definitely. And thank you for being lovely people, making our job so easy. It's fantastic to hear the children enjoying the pantomime. What's impressing us most is the adults. You're really brilliant and better than the children sometimes. So thank you very much for keeping the tradition of Cork pantomime alive. Thank you very, very much. As you know, you're all very, very, very welcome, and especially a happy birthday to Patricia Radley, and that's from your family, and you're 10 today, my darling. Happy birthday to you. Hello to the Barnett family who came to see us all the way from Skull, the Barnett family, and hello to the Hubs and Scouts from Kilworth. And say hello to the National School from Cork. Was it Carlow, is it? They must be tomorrow night they're coming. Speaking about birthdays, we have a little birthday tomorrow, so we'd like to wish on behalf of the cast and I'm sure on your behalf to wish Red Riding Hood happy birthday tomorrow. She's 9 tomorrow. So happy birthday tomorrow, my darling. Happy birthday. Okay, my love. I'm telling her all the week she's 9 tomorrow, and I'll be 19 myself tomorrow. I've been a party in Jackie Lennox at 6:30. Goodbye, God bless you all, safe home. Bye. God bless you all. Bye. God bless you. Bye. And then you can all join in, and the most them downstairs and up in the shelf, this very fair now. And then she go first, and then our couple, we'll see about now, let them do it, as they say in Irish, na hopper fucking. Right, we go.
You kissed her twice on the same
all right, Angel? In there.
Have the camera yet? I'll be the director.
They're the fools! They're the fools! They've taken their first steps into my trap. Come, my evil friends of darkness. It's time to celebrate!
video? And I'm on video with all of you, am I? Yeah, nice.
Let's see you. Bye, darling. Let's see you again, will I?
Okay, everybody, let's go. And Jack does love me. Oh, I do hope he's all right looking after Grandma. Of course he is. Didn't the hunters from the village say that they saw no sign of the wolf anywhere? So he must be gone somewhere else. I suppose you're right. Well, I hope so anyway. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you. The fresh delivery of black pudding arrived this morning. Oh, good. I'll bring Grandma her supply tomorrow. I'm looking forward to visiting Grandma. And I'll tell Jack you're asking for him. But aren't you afraid of going all the way to Grandma's cottage by yourself? Of course not. What's there to be afraid of? Now that the wolf is gone. Oh, all right then, but do be careful. I'll be worried about you too till he gets back. And don't forget to tell Jack that I love him and I miss him. Of course I won't forget. Jill, how do you know if a boy loves you? Well, let me see. Does he love me? I want to know. How can I tell if he loves me so? Oh no, you need to see. Oh no, let's make believe if you wanna know. If he loves you so, it's in his face.
And so will that wretched woodcutter fellow. We'll